Right, hello, we're back once again with another DSI. This is the one that I mentioned before that doesn't read cartridges. So we'll get this one, smack the screen or the camera, and yeah, no cart. That's the cartridge slot, nothing in there. It gets a bit stuck and then flies out. I will just look for the, yeah, not that. Where's the copy of Pokemon Explorers of the Sky we fixed the other week? And yeah, still nothing. So this is going to come apart. We are going to take the PCB, well, we're not going to take the PCB out. I'm going to try and do this without removing the board. I will, however, have to turn on the lights and the soldering iron. Where's my screwdriver? Right. One, two, three, four. Lovely. Now let's have go. Get rid of that, put the battery on top, and yeah, let's pop this shell off. So I need to get this off without destroying it. Right, my plan has instantly failed because I wanted to do this like I do a 3DS one and not remove the board. The problem is, if we zoom in here, you can see they are soldered through the board. So I won't be doing that, and we will be taking the board completely out. Okay, that's fine. It's probably a better way of doing things anyway. Usually I wouldn't bother taking the screen off if I was taking the bottom out, but of course, because we're going to be putting heat on this thing, I don't really want the screen on there getting destroyed. Lovely. Let's just pop that one out. That's the camera. As I say, a bit of an annoyance, but yes, it is what it is. Right. have the screen off, please. Thank you. And I can just move this out of the way and we can have a better look at that. There. So let's get zoomed in. Let's get some flux on both of those. Clean the tip of my iron. Well, that has not worked as well as I had hoped. So, for my next trick, let's try and I'm just pulling it from the other side whilst heating that solder. So now you can see it's loose there. Let's try and do the same on this one. Yep. Now, what have we got once we turn it over? Lots. Let's not be silly, let's get some flux on all of this as well. And that one up there. So this solder I use is really awful. What I should do is put some fresh stuff on to try and help it melt. Maybe I shouldn't have put that solder on there. These two pins are quite important, so I can't rip the pads. But I think we're off from there, at least. Right, let's get back round to here. Right, that has all come off the board. All I need to do now is bend this loads carefully, I might add. You don't want to break any traces, you just want to break the legs of the chip. Right, let's give that a bit of a clean up, get those legs off of there. That looks better. Let's get this one tidied up. Because currently they're touching. Don't want that. We want that. Now let's try and clean these out a little bit more. That's just made it worse, hasn't it? Idiot. Right, let us try our new one. Yep. That's gone in nicely, there and there. So let's hold it down there and get it soldered on nicely. Need some more solder. And then we'll come in for this one. I'm going to have a little bit of flux on these two. Another bit round here for this one. I also realised I made myself some dinner earlier and I've completely forgotten about it, so that will be cold and I'm not reheating the fish. It's a terrible idea, so oh well. Just get that flux along there. I think I want a bit more solder for that one. I might need a bit more solder for several of them, but well, hopefully that's done it. So I'm going to go and give this a clean and come back and fit it. Right, that's cleaned up nicely. This all looks pretty good. I'm sure of it. So let's have it back in the shell. And then I can go home. I'm tired. It's getting late. Again, I keep doing this. I need to pop this out so I can get better leverage on these, because I want that to go into there. No, not you. You can stay on the bottom. That's it. Right. There we go. Right. Let's get back what I have to get back. Namely, the screens need to be in. Not gonna bother with the touch screen just yet. Oh, actually, oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Get the little bits back down. I suppose if I'm putting these on, I might as well connect to the touch screen as well. Let's get some of these in there. Well, I'll say some. That one will do. And the little silver one up the top. Get my battery, wedge that in place. Chuck in Explorers of the Sky. Turn it on. It still turns on. Right, good. And there's Explorers of the Sky. Yay! It reads a cartridge now. Flipping brilliant. So, I'm going to chuck the back on this. You don't really need to watch me stick the back on that. And yes, thank you very much for watching. That has been how to replace the cartridge reader on a 2DSI. It's not a 2DSI, it's a DSI XL. Jesus. Right, have a great evening. Take care. Thanks very much. Bye.